Welcome to Contemplative Living, where we view contemplations for the week to have a better understanding of our spiritual paths. This is Contemplative Living with Dave Bennett, contemplations and reflective meditations. Hello, welcome again to Contemplative Living. And in these podcasts, we talk about contemplation and how to bring it into our everyday lives. You know, Spirit told me once, the path is open. You are the master of your conscious intentions. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about connecting with our consciousness, with our pure intention, with our pure essence of who we are. And when we do that, the path is open. The path opens up for us. Our pure essence is the core of who we are, the source of meaning, purpose, strength, and renewal. So this is what we're talking about, is what, like Spirit shared with me, that we're the master of our conscious intentions, and that the source, our pure essence, our spirit, some may call it our soul, is the core of who we are. And that's where the richness of life resides. That's where we find our purpose. That's where we find a sense of meaning. It gives us strength. It keeps us renewed. It keeps everything fresh. And so connecting to that is of vital importance in our day-to-day life. Establish a real connection to your pure essence. Experience the quiet, still awareness beneath your active thinking mind. Our active thinking mind gets caught up in all the activities of our life, everything that's going on. And our active mind tends to get swept away. I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying that it happens, and we all experience it. We're human. We can't help it. It's a part of learning how to live connected to our spiritual being, to our pure essence, to who we are. And receiving that clear message when we're in meditation, and when we're in that quiet stillness. Meditation takes us beyond conventional beliefs about the psyche to a practical level based on direct experience. So, conventional beliefs about the psyche, that it's out there. It's out there somewhere. When actually it resides within us. It resides here. And when we use meditation and find that stillness and that expansiveness of our being, that's a direct experience in this physical life. That's a real experience in this life. It's something we can hold on to lightly. We don't want to grasp it, but we want to hold on to it lightly and allow that to permeate into our day. Allow it to be the essence behind our activities. Explore how to heal the feeling of being empty. of life not having a sense of purpose or meaning. So there are times in our lives when we just feel lost. We feel empty. We don't feel like we're a part of life. We don't feel connected. And how do we heal that? How do we heal that feeling of being empty, of not being connected? Good morning, Mary Beth. Good morning, Patricia. How you doing? I'm glad you're here. It's a real sense of loss when we're in that space. And again, I'm not saying it's good or bad or anything. It just is that we have moments, we have periods of our life where we just feel like we don't have a sense of direction. And it's all right. But the thing is to explore that and to look at it closely from our pure essence. Remember that our pure essence, holds our sense of purpose. It gives us our strength. So it's not our essence that's lacking or has lost purpose, but rather the mind's interpretation. So again, our mind gets caught up in all the activities, everything that's happening, and it gets swept away. And how do we react to that? A lot of times we allow our ego to interject itself. We allow our ego to tell us, And that's part of the thinking mind. That's part of the mind's interpretation, is to put on these veils of interpretation. And a lot of times these veils can become these heavy cloaks that we bear in all of our activities. And so that's how we get lost. We get lost because we're just so wrapped up. We've heard that phrase over and over. We get so wrapped up, right? Well, it's the ego wrapping us up into these veils of who we think we should be, who we want others to think we are. But that's not our pure essence. Those are just cloaks. Those are just robes that we wear. Healing the emptiness requires we shift away from our egocentric ideas. This is something that we don't think about. We just don't think about because our ego just so naturally is a part of who we are in our activities and all of that we don't realize. A lot of times it's become such a habit. It's habitual. We've worn these robes for so long. And sometimes it takes something traumatic to strip it all away, and then you see very clearly. But we really don't need that trauma. We don't need that in our lives. What we need is our connection to who we are and our true self. And that way, we use our ego in a balanced way. Not where it's guiding us and leading us, but where we're using it as a tool of motivation to help us move forward in life. That's a healthy ego, in balance with who we are, with our true essence, our pure essence, our sense of being. But the way we do that is by continually reinforcing our life with a pure and beautiful spiritual practice. And whatever you decide as your spiritual practice, that's what's perfect for you. And so I hope that you find that in your life and that you bring that into your week that's coming up. I hope you have a blessed week. Namaste.